A lot of things happened during the inauguration. If you were following along on X, you saw all of them. Number one, of course, being that Meta owner CEO Mark Zuckerberg got absolutely caught slipping when he was caught, passing a glance at Jeff Bezos' fiancé, Lauren Sanchez.
Miss Amazon.
Mrs. Amazon. I was going to put that. I thought that might be disrespectful to put in the thumbnail, but Mrs. Amazon, who wore a bra to the inauguration.
Wait, Zuck is married with kids.
Yes. Didn't he just build his wife like a statue just recently? I remember him posting a statue outside. I think, ladies and gentlemen, the TRT is finally working.
Well, he's also building a giant clock in a mountain. Do you remember? Have you seen that?
Rich people shit.
I don't know why.
Yeah. I do like that they got it with this guy too. I think he was talking to Bezos over here, the guy in the back. I think he was talking to Bezos, but it really does look like these three guys are paying attention to exactly one thing, and it's disgusting.
You know the meme of the guy that's peeking out behind the tree like this?
Yep, it's literally them.
That's
right
what
there.
that is, yeah.
Here's the video. So whoever this photographer was is an absolute master. Unfortunately, I think this photo would have gone down in the record books if her face hadn't been blocked out by it. But here we go. This is what it looked like with him, and he's all but kind of just gently looks. He then smiles because I think he knew he got caught looking. Shouldn't be looking, Zuck. Shouldn't be looking, Zuck. I also saw this. So if you go look down at the whole timeline is nothing but people talking about this. This was the first thing that I thought of. And then I remembered this, and I think me and Mary were going to talk about this at one point. This was at a state dinner between Japan and the White House, with Japan and the White House, where she was once again inappropriately dressed.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a time and place, and
It's literally
the Japan was not as bad to me as this, because it's not just the fact that she's got lingerie, what it seems like lingerie on, but she's also wearing this very revealing coat.
Yep.
In a polar vortex. There's a reason it's being held indoors, and she wore something that you'd see on a Miami beach.
And they pointed out that because it was indoors, a lot of cabinet members' spouses weren't allowed to join. So how does Bezos allowed to have his fiance up there and inappropriately dressed?
Do you think if you're a cabinet member, or let's say a member of Congress, do you think you're able to sell that seat, to someone else?
Should be able to.
Yeah.
I mean, they monetize everything else in the government.
Right.
Look, maybe it's just further proof that Zuckerberg finally got his, the singularity is real. We finally melded AI and humanity together, and he got his latest update, and he's actually a human being now. He's actually a real boy.
Good for him. I like this arc that we're in right now. I mean, Trump, he's president once again. You've got the nerdy tech bros just, getting swole.
Tim Cook was there, too.
Tim Apple.
Tim Apple.
Yeah, we were watching him eat dinner right before the stream started. So
I don't even know what is this, who were we listening to? That was
Steve Luckner of Agenda Free TV.
Yeah,
that guy's the best.
All right, so it wasn't just that. I want to talk about some of the other things that happened here. So Carrie Underwood, this felt planned by the deep state, if you ask me. Carrie Underwood, they had technical difficulties, and she had to do America the Beautiful with no vocal
sound.
backing. Yeah. So here we go, guys. Let's listen to what she had to say.
The words help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee.
I just thought.
Did you see the beginning there, though? Yeah. What she mouths?
What did she say?
She just says, "I can just sing it."
I'm
like, that's a pretty baller move. She's like, "Hey, Let's get on with the show.
Pro move right there.
Yeah.
One of the things that was funniest about this is there was epic levels of cope going on in like the pop culture channel X accounts. So both Pop Crave and the other one posted this, and all the comments were like dunking on her, saying she was out of tune and that it didn't sound good. I think they're just.
Did you see her when they announced her that she was going to be singing at the event? Did you see the comments on her Instagram?
No,
it just destroyed her, ripped her to pieces. I wonder what I didn't get a chance to look yet since her performance, but I'm sure it's not any better.
What's weird is like, okay, so we saw that coming. She's a country. Me and Mary, I made the joke to Mary. It's like, look, if anybody's conservative coded, it's the tall blonde girl who sings country music, right?
Artist, yep.
But so one of the other things that I thought was interesting was a lot of people were posting links from the dresses that like Vance's wife was wearing, and they were dunking on like Oscar de la Renta, the fashion designer, the fashion house, for doing so. And what I think melds everything together now between Snoop Dogg and some of these other ones, maybe it's money, but maybe some of them have realized that maybe he wasn't the person who got elected wasn't the evil person that he was made out to be.
You know, I was thinking, because I asked at the top of the show, like, when did that music video come out? You said 2017. So 8 years ago. Well, they say it takes 7 years for every cell in your body to be completely replaced.
So everybody's a new person.
So
now.
all the TDS was, it's gone. It's gone from Snoop's his body.
That wasn't the best thing, though. I mean, I actually think this might have been the most wholesome thing that happened during this whole part that wasn't directly related to Trump. But then there was also Elon, who does, I agree with Quarter Black Garrett, he does look like he's macro dosing very heavily here. He's just kind of like, they wrote articles already that said, why is he staring at the ceiling?
So I got two theories. Either it's just like Molly and he's rolling hard, like he's at the club. Maybe it's still in his system from the night before, all the big parties. Or the guy went on SNL and was like, I'm autistic.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just kind of, sundowning is not the right term, but
what is sundowning?
That's when people with dementia like really just like have a brain fart.
Okay.
Right?
That's me most of the time on this show.
Yeah, so maybe he's just kind of like lost in his own thoughts.
I mean, he's what is it? Joe Rogan always said, like, when you talk to him, you don't realize how dumb you might be until you talk to somebody who's really, really smart.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. He just feels like he's looking down on the ants.
Yeah, maybe he's like, this event is beneath me.
I mean, it shouldn't be, because he spent a lot of time making sure that the event happened.
And honestly,
right?
we like 2 minutes before we went live, I was watching. He just went into the Capital One Arena and just hyped up the crowd, and he's obviously sober. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think he's on drugs.
Did you see the video from before the inauguration of like the former White House chef making his the dinner he would have made for Trump if he was still a chef there?
No,
it was super good. You guys should go find that if you can. I can't remember the guy's name, but it was awesome.
What I find hilarious too is because the dinner's going, or I guess it's the lunch is going on for the inauguration. Like, it might be over now, but the people in the comments. So the menu was what? Crab cakes, steak, and then like some kind of apple dessert. Yeah. And people in the comment section of this stream I was watching were losing their minds that there's no vegetarian options. I think I saw Olivia in the chat earlier. We are currently going through the same thing while we are planning our wedding right now. We were considering, are we going to have vegetarian options for the people that are vegetarians? We haven't come up with an answer for that. No, I just know that I'm not a vegetarian, so it's not gonna. Dino nuggies, curly fries,
and steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done steak with ketchup.
I'm not a Dino Nuggies fan, though. So
I'm not either, actually, but for the memes, I am.
So, all right, there is more, though. I do wonder if anybody saw this one here, which is that there was an ad hoc to a girl. There was Trump. Trump did not put his hand on the Bible during the. Oh, did it go? Where did it go?
2 minutes. Okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but if this is another like lie being peddled by mainstream media, like,
it was a single picture. There it is. So, and it's. I think it might be real. I don't know. It looks real to me, but it could be very easily AI. I'm sure it's real.
This doesn't make sense to me because I know for a fact. I think one of those. There's two Bibles there. One is Lincoln's. And the other one, I believe, is his mother's Bible. Either that or his grandmother.
Is it fake news, chat? Let us know.
But, like, if it is fake news, I find it hilarious that 2 minutes, he's not even sworn in yet, and it starts.
Whoa, that's what I'm saying. Like, and also it's like, I looked at the guy's name. It's like Maury Gash. I'm like, that doesn't sound like a real name to me. Right. I'm sure it's a real person. But everything, like, because of the age we live in now, you have to question whether anything you look at is real. Like, could not be.
Yeah. We have a $20 super chat from
for it.
Elizabeth Schuster. Happy Monday, PCC and crew. It's a beautiful day with Trump back in the White House. Brett, I finally finished Chuck last night. Cue the tears. Not the ending I was expecting, but it could have been worse. Next to rewatch is Buffy.
Yeah, the ending to that one is a rough one, the way that they turn the ending on its head to make it like what happened to Chuck at the beginning. I'm going to be honest, that's one of the many shows where when I rewatch shows, if that show's 5 seasons or more, I usually get through 3. And then I either skip around or go something else. Chuck was 5 seasons, I believe, 5 or 6. But most shows, if they're that long, I don't rewatch the whole thing. I rewatch, like, I know a lot, like, and it drives Olivia insane, which is that I'm a skipper. I skip around everything, and until I find, like, I'm out every day trying to find shows that she likes, and then when she gets into something, I will then watch the thing the whole way through, because it would be rude to then just skip around because she hasn't seen it.
Okay.
I'm currently trying to get her into Leverage. I think I finally sold her on Leverage last night.
Dude,
so.
I will make it my goal this year. 2025, you will be watching the content on Apple TV, Brett.
I will not. I don't have a monocle, and I'm not rich. I refuse to watch Apple TV.
Tim Apple is at Trump's inauguration. It's a new day. It's the golden age in America.
You know who else was there? The 2028 hopeful Fetterman.
Oh, dude. I think we were just trashing Miss Amazon, but Fetterman, I think you've got the hottest look today.
I'm here for Fetterman 2028, everyone.
Bro is out
shorts.
there. Jim Short, dude, Midwestern dad vibes. Like, it's 5 degrees outside.
He's a Pennsylvania dude, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Fetterman is going to win in 2028. It's going to be the Fetterman Tulsi Gabbard unity ticket that everybody's been hoping for.
You gotta be a little bit skeptical of Fetterman. I think he's playing the fiddle right, but I don't know, man. I think he's trying to do what Trump did to the Republicans, and he's trying to, like, take back the Democrat Party. Yeah. I don't think he's going to switch, though.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.